Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I got my Bird and Bee pregnancy test, so I'm going to do kind of like an unboxing type of thing. These actually came in a while ago, but for some reason the postman left a little slip saying that I had to go pick it up at the post office because I guess it didn't fit in the parcel locker, or I think there was other packages in the parcel locker, so they didn't have space at the time. But this is how it came packaged. I feel like it's a little bit extra because these are the pregnancy tests. Very thin, so that's definitely a lot of packaging for this. But these came from a company called Bird and Bee. I bought them with my own money. It's not like a sponsorship or anything. And I believe this is a Canadian brand. Yeah, it's a Canadian brand, so that's why I never really heard about it before, because I've been trying to find like a cheap internet strip that is sensitive but also affordable. So they come in these 4 packs. So each 4-pack, I think it was $10. I paid $20 and it was free shipping, and altogether I got 2 of them, which brings 8 tests altogether. So I'm going to check them out and see what these are all about. And I don't know what this is. This might be something to do with the test, but I wanted to try one out. I am not expecting to see pregnancy lines because obviously I have already gotten AF, so I am done with AF for this month. But when I try brand new tests like this, I do like to take like a test that I can compare to, just to make sure they don't have evap lines or indents or any kind of like a baseline test. So that way, when I do start taking these for TTC, I'll be able to know what to expect. So these supposedly track 10 MIU of HCG. So that is very sensitive, comparable to first response. Alright, after ripping off the little tape layers, this is what it looks like when you open the tab. And then it says Bird and Bee early results pregnancy test. It says you get results in 5 minutes. And somewhere on the website is where I saw that it tracked 10 MIU of HCG. So you have to hold the test strip by the colored end, dip it in the cup for 5 seconds, do not dip past the max line, and then yeah, the results pop up in 5 minutes. So that's pretty much how all the pregnancy strip tests are. Nothing too different there. And they each come in a little individual packet. So they look similar to Pregmate or Easy at Home. But I'm just curious. I want to try it because this is the test that I'll be taking for this next cycle coming up. And I just want to see if they give an evap line, since I'm still in the search for a good sensitive test that is reliable and not too expensive. And then it comes with a little insert. I have to see what this is for. It doesn't say what it's for. So I still don't know what these little place card things are for, but I'm going to use it because they're pretty useful to make the background of the test. This is an undipped test, and right off the bat looks very similar to Pregmate and any other cheapies. Not sure if you can see, but I can see the indent lines of where this test is supposed to catch the urine. So it's just kind of like 2 thin indents. So I've never really seen that on other tests before. So we will go ahead and dip this and see how it develops, though, with urine that is obviously not pregnant for this around this time. So we'll see, because this will help us judge what our tests are when we actually are testing for pregnancy and the HCG hormone. But wanted to show you how it looked blank, and let me go ahead and dip it. Alright, final verdict. It has been 5 minutes. And I'll show you the test. Here, let me put it down. Looks pretty negative, as it should. It is giving off a bit of a shadowy thing in the area where the line is supposed to be, but as I kind of showed you before I did the test, you can see the two lines where the urine is supposed to kind of catch. So, but it's definitely not nothing noticeable or giving off like false line, nothing like that. I'm wondering if this thing is supposed to kind of help you focus on the test. That's the only thing I could think that it could be for, like if you want to kind of block like that, if you hold it like this and it blocks the test line, and then you could kind of focus on the pregnancy line in the case where you were pregnant. That's the only thing I could think, unless it's supposed to be like a placeholder, you stick your test through these holes. I don't know, but that is the test. Final verdict is I do like them, but they're very comparable to the other brands. I mean, we'll have to see if we ever catch a pregnancy with these to see how early it catches it, because at 10 MIU, that's definitely comparable to first response. And you should be able to catch a pregnancy very early on. But just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. I don't know if you can see the shadowy gray line on this, but we all know I am not pregnant. So now we know for sure for when I start testing with this brand of test, we'll be able to know what we are looking for. Or if you're interested in buying these, it's just called Bird & Bee. Not sure if it's a new company or what, but I wanted to give my review on the test, and hopefully these do end up working out and not giving me any funky lines in the future or false positives, because I'll definitely continue purchasing them. You just have to purchase them a little bit ahead of time because they take a little bit longer to ship than if you were ordering from Amazon, where you get it like in 2 days or less. So you got to keep that in mind. But I think they're pretty affordable, and so far I can't say I hate them. This is definitely, like, if I'm testing after the 2-week wait, this is definitely not giving me false lines or evaps or like a really deep indent. I am going to let it dry and save it on my notebook for reference, so I know exactly how these end up drying. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, one day we will be able to see positive lines on these when it's time to test for pregnancy and on the cycles moving forward. So I have probably enough for 2 cycles. If I don't start testing too early next cycle and the following, if I just start testing a couple days before AF is due, I should be able to stretch these enough to last me 2 cycles. So that's the test that I will be using. Pretty excited to have found them. The test strip itself is not too terribly thin like some of the other ones like Wanfo. Some of them can be really thin and small, and these are a pretty good thick size with a pretty wide reading window. So I like that about them. While it was developing, it had the pink streakiness that you saw, but none of that lingered around for too long. Right at the 5-minute mark, everything had already went completely through, and the test is left negative. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing and test trial of this new brand that I am trying. If you guys have any other favorites for online strips for people who like to test a lot during their cycle, definitely let me know in the comments. So far my favorite has been Easy at Home strips. Those haven't given me too much issues, and they're very cheap, but I wanted to try out this new brand to see. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys when it's testing time again for this cycle, but in the meantime I'll probably share a couple more videos until we get to that point. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you try out these tests, let me know as well. It's just birdandbee.com. yeah, birdandbee.com. And then they have like all the little social media. I was looking through their social media. It seems like it's a newer company, or they're just not as active on social media, so we'll see. And they have some other cool things on their website, like tests, fertility tests and stuff, so maybe I'll look into trying some of those out as well. And they have their own line of prenatal vitamins, but so far I do like the pregnancy tests, so I'm looking forward to testing with these after our 2-week wait. I'll see you guys then.